Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope you're doing super well today. I'm coming on live to do the September 2020 energy reading. So if this is your first time tuning into one of my videos, my name is Stef. I am the Psychic Soul Alignment Coach, and what I do is I work with spiritual entrepreneurs and spiritual people to support them in doing very deep levels of healing work in order to really allow themselves to align with more of who they truly are. And as a result of doing this deep inner work and being more connected to who they truly are, they're then able to create success in life and in business. So that is how I help people. Now, I do my best to upload videos to my channel here 3 times a week, which is now on Tuesdays. I upload the weekly energy readings that I do from Facebook to YouTube on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, I usually do my best to bring forward a teaching that I'm asked to speak on in terms of spiritual awakening and ascension. And on Saturdays, it's for entrepreneurs. But this week was an interesting week, and I was moving through things and I couldn't show up on the Thursdays. So if you were waiting for that Thursday video, I appreciate your patience. But I'm coming on today, and today I will be uploading 2 videos. So in the end, you do get the 3 videos in the week. They just kind of don't happen according to certain timelines. That's something that I'm working through in this lifetime, I think, sticking to timelines. But anyway, awesome. So I appreciate you so much for coming to my channel if you're a returning viewer or if you are here for the first time. So I do these monthly energy readings, usually towards the end of the month, beginning of the month, as I am ready to do them, to let you know what to expect from the energy of the month, so you can use that as a guideline to just not be caught off guard with the things that show up in the month, and to really just have that information in your awareness to use it to your advantage so that you can navigate life much more easily. And that's also what I do in my weekly energy readings as well, which I do live on Facebook on Mondays, but then I upload them here to YouTube on Tuesdays. So if you want to stay in touch with me via social media, my social media handles and links will be in the description of this video for you to go and follow me or hang out with me on Instagram and Facebook. All right, so let's get into this monthly energy reading, okay? So when I tuned in and I asked what we needed to know for this month of September for everyone's highest good, I got that there was going to be 3 core themes very heavily present this month, okay? They are power, free will, and choice. This is what's going to show up again and again throughout the month in many different ways. So I actually channel wrote everything that my guides wanted me to bring forward today. Sometimes I speak it out loud. Sometimes I just channel with them verbally, and then I just repeat what I said to you all. And sometimes I just channel write it because I like to have it written so that I can also go back and like reread what the energy reading was about. Sometimes like mid-month, I reread this kind of stuff. That way I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, like I recognize why this is showing up again. So if you feel pulled to come back and listen to this monthly energy reading at some point during the month, by all means, go ahead and do so. Because sometimes we need those reminders, or sometimes as the month has unfolded and then we go back and listen to it, we're like, oh yeah, like that makes sense. Like I get it now. It is totally playing out and I see this and you can use that to your advantage. So I'm going to read out loud what I channel wrote, and then I'll just give any further information that I get from that, and my eyes might go everywhere, but that's what I do when I channel. I just look everywhere else except the camera. So anyway, what I got is that the energy of September is a very powerful month for many manifestations to happen. The reason for this is because people have been steadily purging what doesn't serve them and have therefore brought themselves into much greater alignment with who they truly are and their desires. So it is as if in the month of September, people have more of a clean slate, okay, with the ability to create whatever they wish, because a lot of the traumas, the fears, the limiting beliefs, etc., have subsided a great deal or have been worked through a great deal, okay, these last few months. And in some cases, for some people, some of these things have been cleared completely, okay? So the caveat, however, okay, there's a little fine print there. The caveat, however, is that you, the person watching this, okay, Me too. I had to also look at this for myself. But they said the caveat is, however, that you will still have your own free will to choose whether you want to move forward and create what you want, or whether you will hold yourself back. You see, although many people have released many deeply embedded things inside of themselves that were causing, resistance, or it was just dark density stuff they needed to let go. Even though people have been releasing these deeply embedded things, that doesn't mean that ego or fear won't be present this month. Okay. It will still show up to a certain degree, but the difference is that this month, in the month of September, it's more subdued. Okay. It's much easier for people to catch ego or catch fear, or to recognize that it's ego or fear that's coming up for them over their own inner guidance or their soul guidance. Okay, so you will still have to choose to move forward in the direction of your desired manifestation, and to step into your power to go about creating it, or embarking on the process of creation. So all month long, as circumstances, options, choices, etc., are made present to you, or as you go about creating or manifesting your desires, you must be self-aware to see if you're truly being in your power as you do this. So as you go about doing this, are you taking the actions you feel called to take to do these things, to create these things? Or are you exercising your free will to move away from it? When you are actively working towards a desire, a goal, an outcome, a manifestation, are you in your power when you're doing that? Or are you instead in doubt, fear, worry, lack control? So when you are being called to move forward this month and to take certain actions, is what is leading you joy, excitement, and your inner guidance? Or is what's leading you to take these actions or not take these actions instead fear, worry, guilt, or shame, which is causing you to hold back from actually taking the action? Okay. What they said is that they wanted me to tell everyone that we are literally being placed in the month of September in the best environment possible to create. In previous months, it may have felt a bit challenging to deliberately create, because we were all going through so much healing and up-leveling and transitions and powerful lessons. So when we're going through all of that turmoil, that chaos, all of that stuff, it was a bit more of a challenge to deliberately create, because we had the weight of all of that on us, right? We're dealing with all these lessons, with all these healings, with these changes, transitions. So it felt a little bit more challenging to actually deliberately create what we want. However, in the month of September, you will still have, certain similar experiences to a certain extent. This month, it depends on the person. So you will still have certain lessons. You will still have certain healing and up-leveling and all that stuff. However, it's going to feel a bit easier, and sometimes for some people even a lot easier, okay, depending on how much you've been moving through your inner work, to actually move ahead or move forward in the creation of your desires, okay? So when I was writing this, I was getting images, and an image that I got that I wrote down to communicate to all of you watching is I was shown an artist trying to create something on this blank canvas, right? Like we have a blank slate here. So they're trying to create this beautiful image on this canvas. And that's, in a sense, what we're doing here. We're trying to create our manifestations, our desires, our goals of things that we want, right? However, this artist was having trouble creating their masterpiece, because there were children running around and making noise, and then there were all these loud people everywhere talking really loud, and it was just so distracting. It was so much that it was hard for the artist to really more effortlessly shift into the flow and to bring about this manifestation or this artwork, this drawing, this masterpiece, because of all of this bombarding that they were getting from all of these other people in the room with them, right? And then I was shown the opposite of that, which is the artist in a peaceful, quiet setting, being able to get in the flow, no distractions. They're totally able to tune in, and they're just creating their work, right? They're manifesting it, they're bringing it to life. And that's kind of like what we're going through in a sense, is because of all of the healing, up-leveling, the lessons, the transitions, all the things that we've been moving through these last few months, especially. It felt like we were that artist in that busy, crowded room with all the people being bombarded with all of this noise, this external stuff, and it was like really coming down on us, and it was hard for us to create deliberately in that moment, to create that masterpiece, right? But now a lot of that intensity has, shifted out. And doesn't mean there's not going to be like a person coming into the room here and there to maybe distract us as we're painting, right? There might be a little lesson here and there. There might be some healing, whatever it is, up-leveling here and there. But it's not so intense. And so we're able to more easily deliberately create what we want, or move in the direction of creating that, start the process of that, and powerfully move forward, because we're not being bombarded in this way. And that's why we're being set up in this very like amazing and perfect environment to manifest our desires, because a lot of that intensity has calmed down. And now we're able to like more powerfully charge ahead and focus and get on it and make those manifestations, happen. Okay, not make forcefully, but you know what I mean. So that's what they said. Now, they also wanted me to say is that, with the two situations that I just described, the artist in the busy, crowded room with all the noise, and then the quiet room with no distractions or very few distractions, okay? In both cases, the artist could still create. They could still create a masterpiece. They could still bring something forward. But the difference between the two is that just the environment maybe made it a little bit more challenging, but at the end of the day, in both cases, the artist needed to choose to pick up the paintbrush and paint something, to take that action, right? And that's what they wanted me to really emphasize for this reading, is that, yes, even though maybe this month the energy is not going to feel as intense as previous months, and you're not going to feel so bombarded, at the end of the day, even though you're in this calmer, quieter, more peaceful, more supportive place, that doesn't mean that the manifestations are just going to show up or whatever. Like, you have to do your part and pick up that paintbrush. You have to do your part and exercise your free will and choose to move in the direction of your desires. Choose to start the process of creating what you want. You have to choose that. Okay. And that's really important for you to recognize. Okay. And that you must step into your power as you're creating these things. Okay. Or you're going through the process of manifesting them, because they want me to really encourage everyone today to really understand that this is a month full of amazing possibilities and opportunities for you to manifest big, but it's also an amazing month for you to powerfully propel yourself in the direction of an amazing life, a whole new life, like this amazing manifestation that you want. If you maybe felt in the past like you weren't really moving forward, you were kind of going through the motions and stuck and feeling hopeless and like, is this all there is to life? And you just felt unfulfilled or whatever. Like, this is the perfect month to shift that around and to start getting clear, like, okay, what do I really want with my life? What do I want to create? What would I love to see happen in my reality? And really start shifting that to get the energy going to start creating the momentum to create that. Okay. Because a lot of times what happens is like people will quite often wait till certain points of the year, usually towards the end of the year, beginning of the year, to start like New Year's resolutions, and to like finally think about like what they want to do throughout the year, what they want to create, what they want to achieve throughout the year. And then usually we just do it during that time, and then we forget about it. We don't do it ever again. But you need to understand that you can choose to create your dream life or dream whatever at any point of the year. Like, you don't have to wait for a specific point of the year to finally sit down and get clarity around what it is that you truly want and to start taking the action steps towards that. So this month of September is a really good month for people who maybe have been feeling unfulfilled with life and just dissatisfied, or feeling like life isn't exciting anymore. It isn't gratifying in any kind of way, and uninspired. For these people to really sit down and be like, okay, like, I don't like how things are going right now. I want something different. What does that look like? What would I like to see instead? What would I like to experience instead? And to like really allow your imagination to go wild there, and for you to get that clarity to start building up the momentum of beginning to create that and moving yourself in that direction, right? This is for this group of people. For other people who have that level of clarity, they know what they're working towards and stuff. Awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. This is a very powerful month for you to really start manifesting big as well. So, yeah, they wanted me to invite people to really get clear on everyone, no matter where you're at. Okay, you can always tweak your intentions. You can always get further clarity. You can always make your vision even greater. So it doesn't matter if you're needing to do this for the first time again this year, maybe, or the second time this year, or whether you need to kind of like revise your vision. Okay, get clear on what you want to create more of in your life. Is it a new career, or a better career, or better results in your business, a home, more money, well-being, etc.? This is the perfect time to go after it, get that clarity, and to start like making it happen. And by making it happen, again, this isn't like forcing it to happen. Like, I gotta have this now, I'm gonna go and get this done. Not necessarily that. It's making it happen in the sense of choosing, exercising your free will to choose to align with it. So that means every day, to the best of your ability, you are making it happen by taking the time today, every single day, to be like, how can I, once you have that clarity of what you want to create, like, how can I take action today to move towards that and align yourself with it? Maybe that's taking certain actions, maybe that's doing inner work, who knows? But you're taking action to align yourselves with your dreams, your vision, your goals, your intentions. Speaking of intentions, okay, it's the 29th of August, and every month I remind my people in my Facebook community. I have an amazing Facebook community. If you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to. Link is in the description of this video. But I remind my people that it's the beginning of the month, so set your intentions for the month. What do you want to create this month? It's really important to always set intentions. And I always do my best to get clear on my intentions for the month and for the week, every week. And this is how you deliberately create. So be sure to take some time this week, or this weekend even, to get clear on what your intentions for September are. That's your reminder. But you got to choose. You got to exercise your free will to choose to sit your butt down and get clear on those intentions. I'm not there. I can't make you. Even if I was there, I wouldn't be able to. I'm just like talking right now. I don't know what's going on today. I had 3 hours of sleep. Maybe this is it. Anyway, so that's what they said. Now, with getting clear on your vision of what you want to create and starting to really powerfully move yourself in the direction of that, what they wanted me to say is that this is not a time to hold back in any kind of way. In fact, it's actually a time to build serious momentum all month long, as the energy is supporting our manifestations. And they're really encouraging everyone who's watching and listening to this video and this message to really take advantage of the faster, lighter moving energy that's around us this month, to build up that massive momentum towards your manifestations. Because as they stated earlier with the analogy or the image of the artist working under intense conditions versus more peaceful conditions, when we go through those periods again where we got more things to clear and work through and stuff, and the energy feels heavier, it is a little bit more challenging. That's the reality. It's a little bit more challenging sometimes to build momentum when we're in the thick of it, you know, when things are coming at us and we're just trying to do our best to heal and trust and learn the lessons and all this other stuff. It's a little bit more intense, and it's a little bit more of a challenge to build that momentum towards our desires. So because right now we have less of that happening, and it's lighter at this time, it's like, listen, get on it. Do what you got to do this month. Take advantage, build this momentum, move powerfully forward so you can build this momentum. And just really use this like break I feel like we're getting to the best of your ability for your own good, okay? To really propel yourself forward. That's how I see it. Let me know if you're enjoying this monthly energy reading by giving this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. I don't know what's going on. I'm like so playful today, but I like it. I like it. So that's what they said. And what else is going on here? Yeah, so the energy is carrying all of us forward more effortlessly. There will still be things coming up for us depending on where we're at in our journey, still fears, limiting beliefs, lessons, whatever, but it's not as intense, okay? So the energy's carrying us forward. We're moving forward much more effortlessly, okay? So we're not getting hit upside the head too much. And for those who choose to show up more powerfully this month and exercise their free will to remain in alignment with their desires as the month unfolds, they will reap the greatest rewards. That was like the last message that they really wanted me to bring forward is if you decide this month, okay, you are going to step into your power. You're going to exercise your free will to consistently choose to align yourself with what you want, to consistently take certain actions or whatever it is that you have to do to move yourself in the direction of your desires. You will reap the rewards, okay? You're constantly creating your reality. You really are constantly creating your reality all the time. With every decision that you make, every action step that you take, you are creating your reality. And so you really need to understand that in life, when certain situations, opportunities, circumstances, or whatever show up for you, it's like they're showing up at your doorstep or whatever is being presented to you. And you have two doors right in front of you a lot of times. And door number one is moving in the direction of your desires. Door number two is moving away from the direction or from the path of what you desire, right? Every time something shows up for you. So you really have to do your best to handle whatever is coming up this month, to always choose the door that's aligning you with your desires and to move in that direction and step into your power around that again and again. Because maybe you get a certain opportunity presented to you or something, or a certain circumstance shows up for you. And so this circumstance might, depending on how you handle it, align you much more quickly with your desire or pull you away from it. So you have to, when you recognize that, say, okay, hold on a second. If I handle it this way, it's going to lead me closer to my desires. If I handle it this way, it's actually going to set me back. Like, what do I want to do here in this case? What do I want to decide here, right? And then you use your free will to see how you handle things and how you take action or not. And you align yourself with more of what you want, or you move yourself away from it. It's just that simple. It's really two options. This is a binary world. Ones and O's, yes and no's. Even though, yeah, we have the yin and yang and it's about being the balance in the center, but that's really what it is. That's like probably my Aquarius, like get it done kind of attitude thing is like, we always have choices. So we really have to take personal responsibility over that. And we have to recognize that, we are choosing to align with more of what we want, or we're not choosing to. But at the end of the day, it's our choice. At the end of the day, it's our life. And we are exercising our free will to go in the direction that we want to. And we have to consistently be mindful and aware of allowing our inner guidance and our hearts to lead us in the direction of what we want, instead of allowing fear and ego to pull us away from it and take us in another direction. Okay? So this is a very powerful month for you to powerfully move forward in creating massive momentum with manifestations, with bringing about things that you dream of, you desire, but you really have to step into your power around that and not continue to hold back from going after what you desire or creating what you want. You got to really step into your power and be like, no, I'm doing this, and I'm going to exercise my free will and choose to do what I got to do to align with this again and again and again, to make it happen with the universe, to co-create it with the universe, and it's going to be done. And keep doing that, right? That is the September 2020 energy reading. I'm going to pull a card and see if I have any further messages. This is my deck, Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And I only have 2 decks because I'm a location independent person and I can't have too many things. That's not my vibe. So even though I still have a lot of things, but anyway, I don't know why I'm talking to y'all like this today. What is going on with me? Anyway, let me see if I have any more messages. And then we'll get into it. So what else do we need to know, or what might we need to know in addition to what I just said for the September 2020 energy reading for everyone's highest good? Oh, rats. There was another card that wanted to come out, but I don't know. I didn't catch it. There one flew out though. I'm going to look at that in just a second. All right. Cool. So I got these cards. Kuan Yin and Melchizedek. Let's see what they say. Melchizedek, higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. And Kuan Yin is care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. So what do these cards mean as they relate to this reading? Honestly, what really sticks out for me for this card is the thingy in his heart space. I don't know what shape that is, whatever that is, but that's what's really pulling to me is this. And it's really important for you to really be able to discern the difference between your ego, your fears, and your soul, or your inner guidance, your intuition, okay? And it's really important for you to really allow yourself to be led in the direction of your manifestations by what your heart says, because your ego is going to try to pull you back into fears and doubts and worries and all this other stuff, and you have to be willing to sit with yourself and tune into your heart space and allow your divine truth to lead you forward in the direction you want to go in, for seeing what is really going on instead of what your ego is telling you what's going on. You have to really sit with that and use your discernment as you're taking action, because sometimes a lot of people they refrain from taking action on certain things or moving in the direction that they're intended to go in because they feel like it's their inner guidance telling them don't go that way, because they have fear come up. But it's not actually true divine inner guidance that's telling them, hey, don't move in that direction. It's actually their ego that's holding them back from moving in the direction that they're intended to go down or go in. So when you unintentionally hold yourself back from really recognizing the difference, when you unintentionally hold yourself back from moving forward in the direction that you're intended to go in, because you have fear come up and you're misinterpreting that fear for divine guidance when it's actually ego, so you don't take action, you're actually holding yourself back from moving forward down the path of your highest good and your manifestations. So it's really important for you to, in those moments that you might feel something weird come up, I don't know, maybe it's fear, maybe it's doubt, anxiety, whatever it is, you feel off and you're like, oh, hold on, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I don't need to do that to bring about my manifestation or take that action step or whatever it is. When you feel that come up, you got to take a step back, drop into your heart space, tune in and see, is that really divine inner guidance or is that ego? And then move in the direction of your inner guidance. And also when it comes to manifestations, because some of us here are manifesting really big things. And as the month unfolds, maybe you don't see your manifestations right away. And your ego might try to get the best of you. It might try to convince you that it's not going to happen or whatever. And you have to really do your best to take a step back, drop down into your heart, and ask yourself, is what I'm thinking, the thought that just popped in my mind around my manifestation or my desired outcome or goal, is that the divine truth? What is the truth here, really? Is it really that I'm not going to be able to do this? Is it really true that I'm not going to succeed? Is this really not true? What is the truth here? Drop down into your heart. Connect to your truth. Allow your divine truth to help you see beyond what maybe the physical reality is currently presenting to you. See the truth there in the fact that your manifestations are being created, and step into your power around that and choose to still believe in your success. Choose to still believe that your manifestation is coming. Choose to still keep moving forward confidently because you're so connected to who you really are and your divinity. But you got to take that step back to come back and connect to your heart. Okay? That is what I feel that Melchizedek card is all about. So for whoever needed this. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what's right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. What does Kuan Yin want me to bring forward today? I feel what's really sticking out to me from this card is just her eyes. And she has so much peace. She has so much peace. There's a peace that she's radiating to me from her eyes. And I feel like this is really just a peace coming from doing what you feel is right for you. There are some people that hold themselves back from really creating what they want, manifesting what they want, going after their dreams, etc., because they allow so many external things or people to hold them back from doing that, hold them back from going after those things. And this is what prevents them from creating their dream life. So it's really important, if this is your case, if for some reason you keep holding back from making your dreams a reality, bringing about your desires, if you keep holding back because of what you think other people might say to you, perceive you, treat you, whatever it is, be unsupportive of you, whatever it is, you need to do your best to let that go, work through that, release that, because you're never going to have peace in your spirit until you allow yourself to be who you truly are and to create the life that is truly in alignment for you uniquely. And to understand that it's okay for you to go after what you want. Give yourself permission to. It's okay to believe in your dreams and to start creating them. Give yourself permission to. Don't allow what other people might say to you and their projections, their negativity, their fear, their scarcity, whatever, to hold you back from living your best life and having the life that you want and deserve. Choose to do what's right for you. Choose to do what's right for you to support your most authentic expression, your joy, your happiness. Choose to live in integrity with who you really are by allowing yourself to create the life that you want. As you do this, this will help all others. This will make a positive impact. Because when you hold back from making your dreams a reality, you're not giving people around you who are still fear-based, or they're holding themselves back, or they're still so very ego-driven or whatever. You're not allowing yourself to be an example for them of what's possible. You're not facilitating their greater happiness and joy and fulfillment and highest expression because you're holding back and not allowing yourself to do that for yourself. And by you holding back and not doing that for yourself, you can't then serve as an example for what's possible for them. So you got to have love and compassion for these people who are maybe instilling fear or doubt or worry in you, or not supportive of you, whatever it is, of your big dreams, your desires, whatever that may be. Hold love and compassion for them. They've got inner work they got to do. And have love and compassion for yourself in, how maybe you're still giving their opinions or perspectives or judgments so much importance, and to just let that be okay and allow yourself to go after what you want, what you really desire, what really calls to you and speaks to you. I never really pay attention to the flowers on this card for Kuan Yin. There's like 9 flowers, if I'm counting right. 4 on each side and 1 in the middle on her head. And 9s are all about like endings, I believe. I'm not a numerologist, but endings and that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's time to kind of end this cycle of holding your own happiness and joy and abundance and fulfillment back just to make other people happy, just to fit in, just to do what is expected of you. It's time to stop dimming your spirit and to allow yourself to really go after what you want and to be who you are, create what you want, and allow yourself to do that. And that's how you're going to find that peace inside of yourself, that greater happiness. All right, so that is it for this reading. If you enjoyed this September 2020 energy reading, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, a like wherever you're watching from. Drop me a comment in the comments below, letting me know what you thought of this reading today. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, be sure to do so if you want to see more of these readings, as well as the other free teachings that I do. My teachings revolve around manifestation, healing work, spiritual entrepreneurship, mindset. What else? Energy stuff. I'm like, what else do I do? And so yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the bell notification button thingy, and change your settings to all so that you never miss out on a video from this channel. And yeah, if you're interested, if you're wanting to powerfully move forward with your purpose and to create a very successful spiritual business, especially, you want to create a business that has more ease and flow in it and to allow for things to show up more effortlessly for you in your business to make it less work, then I invite you to sign up for my Discover Your Soul's Purpose course. This is a course which I'm doing starting this week. And I know last minute, but whatever. And yeah, this is a very powerful 5-module course that really helps you to understand the importance of having a very strong energetic foundation to have success with your business and to create a business from flow, more flow. And I will be uploading a teaching here to YouTube in a little bit later this afternoon. And that teaching is going to be speaking all around the importance of creating a strong energetic foundation for long-term business success. So I'm actually going to do that teaching on Facebook, and then I'll upload it here on YouTube for you to watch. But yeah, this is a very powerful 5-module course that really helps you to just do lots of deep inner work to really get clear on who you really are and what you're here to do, and just do necessary action steps that are important or vital to creating a strong energetic foundation for your business, so that way you can set yourself up for success. So if that's something that speaks to you, you would like my support with that to really help you to move powerfully forward with your business goals, your intentions, to start building powerful momentum in certain goals that you might have for this month of September, so that you can manifest those things, then yeah, I invite you to sign up for that. I will drop the link for this course in the comments of this video. I don't have a website right now, so it's just going to be the PayPal link for you to pay and sign up. But if you have questions about it, I will drop the link to the Facebook post that I did on that for you to check out more information, or you can reach out to me via my social media for any further questions that you might have in regards to the course. But these are just 5 teachings. I will be giving you the teachings that I did earlier in this year. I redid them because this is my 3rd time launching the course. So I redid them earlier in the year, and it's 5-module teachings and 5 PDF exercises that will, workbooks, whatever you want to call them, that will help you to really just do the necessary inner work and other things that you need to do to really powerfully align yourself with your soul's purpose and understand what your soul's purpose is. I have videos on my channel on soul's purpose. I will put up here in the card somewhere. I don't know which one to point at, but I'll put videos there to help you to go through what, is a soul's purpose. What does that mean? What does that look like? And if you're just ready to make a big impact this year, you're ready to create massive success with your business more effortlessly and just align with the energy of the universe so that things start showing up for you more easily because of this greater alignment, then definitely consider signing up for Discover Your Soul's Purpose. I would love to support you there for this round of it. It is 2 weeks of support, 5 module teachings, 5 PDFs, and I will also be channeling there per person to give them any further information that they need on their specific soul's purpose and to help them to step into that more powerfully. But that's basically what, that course is about. And doing the work in that course is what has helped me to transform my life and my business this year, and really just make it so much easier to consistently attract clients for what I do. Even though I don't have the largest following, and even though I don't have a website and I don't have a lot of things, but whatever, when you're aligned, it works, it flows. So that's what I do. So if you want in on that, you're more than welcome to reach out to me and ask me for more info on this and to sign up. So that's basically it. I will be doing the welcome video tomorrow for that course. So Sunday, the 30th. And we will be starting the teachings on Tuesday. So if this speaks to you, I would love to support you. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you so, so much. Feel free to share this video with anyone that you feel would benefit from it. Thank you so much for your time. I deeply, deeply appreciate you. And I hope that this has truly been of great value to you. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Bye.